Hey, what's good, guys? Welcome to Honey Badger MMA, and today we are gonna be predicting UFC 322. On guard, name one person that has not been waiting for this card for like the past 6-7 months. This is like massive. 2 double champ fights, 3 major contender fights. 2 major contender fights, that being Brady Morales, Edwards Prates. But there is like a top 10 crack contender fight, which is Darius and BST, all in the main card. And well, let's just get right to it, dude. Let's just get right to predicting. And before I start predicting though, I just want to say that I had a 100% pick rate on UFC 320, and I think about 92% on UFC 321. The last 2 pay-per-view events have been like solid picks for me. I made like good money off of them, so you gotta believe in my picks. I'm not asking you to put money on it, but I am though. Okay, anyways, let's get right to it. JDM versus Islam. Let's start with the main event. This fight is insane. Like, dude, how can you even formulate like a fight that is more intriguing than the Aussie versus the Dagestani, the protege of Volk, the student of Craig Jones, and the goat of the Khabib camp. Let's just say it as it is. Islam and his resume and the influence he's had like on the sport, it just blows Khabib's out of the water, like genuinely does. And well, I think this is a very, very close fight. Genuinely so. I think that for 2 reasons. One is that Islam has not faced anyone with the girth of Jack Della Maddalena. Pause. No, when I say girth, what I mean is, well, yeah, JDM isn't like too big for Islam, but it's also that Islam hasn't faced anyone with the size, explosiveness, and just physicality of JDM, right? And sure, Islam is the most complete fighter we have seen till date that is proven at the highest level, for sure. There's no doubt about that. It's just that JDM is incredible, man. Everyone doesn't give him enough credit because he went to split decision with Kevin Holland, but Holland was not rolling that fight. He took it really seriously. And JDM does struggle a bit against rangier fighters, which is why I'm worried for him if he ever fights someone like Ian Gary. I'm not gonna say Shafkat because Shafkat is more of a physicality brute. Ian is more technical striker, more technical kickboxer, honestly. But anyways, let's get back to the point. So how I think this matchup goes. JDM probably starts off at southpaw, right? Islam also probably starts out at southpaw, and if that happens, well, I can see JDM popping in a couple of jabs, like like Vogue says, pop in that jab, mate. And I think Islam is gonna respond to that properly with a couple of deep kicks. There's gonna be a lot of body kicks, I feel like, from Islam, like baiting with the body kicks, actually going for the head kick, like something similar to that he did with Volk, except it's going to be like flipped opposite, because there he was baiting with more body level kicks, and then he landed that flush head kick. Here JDM might be worried about the head kick, so Islam's going to have success with the body work. I think people are not going to expect Islam to do as good as he's going to do in the striking. Yeah. Now here's where the tricky part starts. Islam is the most complete MMA grappler we have in the sport at the moment. Trips, submission game, excellent BJJ, excellent passing of the guard, and just phenomenal conditioning, right? People say he does gas out like post the 4th round mark, but who doesn't, dude? The pace at which these guys fight, especially these Dagis, it's insane. And Islam does not have like that insane top control like Khabib did, so he has to use more energy in order to keep the fight going on, because he's not laying and praying on top of opponents like Hamza did with DDP, or Habib did with like pretty much everyone after he won the title. JDM is probably gonna piece Islam up with the jab a lot, and it is gonna be very volumetric, I feel like, rather than of course JDM does hit with the intention of damaging, but I don't think JDM is gonna knock Islam out. If JDM does win, I think he wins by decision, either close UD or like split decision. And here's the funny part: I pick JDM to win. I think JDM wins this by close decision, and this does not come from a place of bias, because we all love Islam. Islam is the best Dagestani fighter we've ever had, not just in terms of skill, but in terms of entertainment value and likability, right? And I believe that him winning would be better for the sport because he's a bigger star. However, I just have this gut feeling that Jacques is gonna get it done. And so, yeah, that's my pick for the main event. I think Jacques is gonna win. How I see this fight going is both of them start off at southpaw. If Jacques starts off with orthodox, Islam's gonna have more success with the bodywork and the leg kicks, and he's gonna be able to pressure Jacques more onto being defensively sound and going on the back foot, right? And that's why I think the threat of the takedown would increase. How JDM's high guard works is that he keeps a standard high guard, but then he bends down after he gets hit or after he hits people, so he's prepared for a takedown. That's why open ground takedowns did not work against him, and Bilal tried to do that. But Islam is more of a clinch work sort of guy, right? So I think this could play out for him better than it did for Bilal. And Bilal is elite. People hate on him a lot, but Bilal is elite. Even so, I believe Islam is on a different level. And if Islam does win, which I think is a possibility, well, even though I'm picking JDM, I want to make it clear. I am picking JDM. I am picking Jacques de la Madeleine, 100%. I just think that Islam has a good chance of submitting JDM. And if he does submit JDM, I don't think it's going to be by a rear naked choke. I don't think it's going to be by DAS. He's probably going to catch JDM during an exchange. What I mean by that is JDM is known for his scrambles, right? I just think that when Islam takes him down and when he puts top pressure on him, starts threatening for the finish, I think JDM's gonna scramble, and when he does scramble, I think his neck's gonna be open. Now I see two ways this goes over that. One, a triangle, or two, a kimura. So when I say triangle, it could be like a leg triangle, an arm triangle, or like I said, a standard kimura choke. I don't think he's getting armbarred. I don't think he's getting rear naked choke. I do not think JDM's getting DAS. If he does lose, it's probably by kimura or triangle. Okay, so that's how I see the main event panning out. And now, as for the co-main event, Weili Zhang versus Valentina Shevchenko. Shev wins this, dude. Bullet wins. And y'all are sleeping on Bullet just because she went to a close decision in her last fight. And because she had that trilogy with Grasso, where she did end up losing. But who doesn't get finished? Amanda Nunes got finished by the Venezuelan Vixen. We all saw how that panned out. It doesn't mean that the Vixen is... It doesn't mean Pena is better than Nunes. It's just that she got lucky. Chevy got caught. And people forget, man, she's predominantly a striker. She has a kickboxing Muay Thai background, and still she controlled. In the third match, I definitely think there was 10-8 round over there, the way she dominated Grasso all 5 rounds on the ground. It was absolute domination. And sure, people could say, oh, it didn't age well for her because Grasso went on and lost in Talia Silva. But that's a conversation for another day. Weili is elite, but I don't think you're beating Valentina when you're getting finished by Rose Namajunas. I genuinely don't think you're beating Bullet when you lose to Rose. Rose is good. Rose has beaten Joanna. Bailey has beaten Joanna as well. Bailey has not beaten Rose, but do you really see someone that lost to Rose twice beating Valentina Shevchenko? And the biggest argument I see for Bailey winning this fight is that Chevy is old apparently. Yeah, she is. Yeah. So is Bailey. Don't look at their ages. Look at how many fights they've had. Val has had I believe 24 4-1, so that's 30 fights, 30 mixed martial arts fights. Bailey has had 29. They have pretty much the same amount of hours in the clock. I don't think it's gonna be an issue with conditioning or like age. Honestly, I think Valentina is gonna surprise the whole world. I mean, she is the betting favorite, I think, but MMA analysts and these so-called hardcore fans, right? All of them picking Bailey. I love Bailey. I just think Val wins this pretty clearly. For the next fight, featured fight of the card, of the main card, Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. I think the Ecuadorian gets slimed out here, dude. I think he gets done worse than Leon Edwards. We saw Morales being held in the clinch by Neil Magny until he slimed Neil Magny out. But we saw him being held over there for a good minute. We saw Gilbert being able to take down Morales. And Gilbert is excellent. But what did Brady do to Gilbert last year? What did Brady do to Leon, who managed to stuff Kamaru's takedowns? I just think Brady is the best grappler in the welterweight division. And hot take, but that includes Islam if he wins the title. It's just that Islam is the more complete fighter and the skill gap between them isn't that big. But that's a conversation one of the day. I just think Sean Brady decision maxes Morales. I don't think Sean finishes him. It is a possibility, but I don't think Sean finishes Morales. It's just that I truly believe that Morales gets I think probably 28. Yeah, I think most likely I think it's going to be like a 29-28 decision where Morales might win a round off of damage, because that's how the judging is these days, as we saw with Volkov and Almeida, and that's pretty fair. We will see how good Morales' guard is in this fight. I might be wrong. I don't think I am though. I think Brady is more proven and more elite, and I think Brady is the biggest threat at welterweight for whoever wins JDM and Islam. Okay, next fight, again insane fight. Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates. So Carlos Prates called him out at 319, I believe, for Rio. That got postponed, so we have this fight at MSG now, which is even better because amazing card. The weight is worth it. Everyone is saying that Prates slimes out first or second round KO. Not first round, second round KO for Prates against Leon Edwards. I don't think so. Leon Edwards has never been legitimately knocked out, properly knocked out in his entire career. That has never happened, right? And I think Prates does well on the feet, he damages, maybe he wins a round off of Leon, but ultimately I believe that Leon's conditioning would absolutely beat Prates, and I think Leon is the more feinty, slick striker. His volume is pretty low, but I think it is more effective, and I believe that Leon wins. As for the next fight, Beneil Dariush, the main card opener. Beneil Dariush and BST. Benoit. So this fight goes two ways, and I just see it going one. I think so the two possibilities are that BST finds the chin of Dariush, slimes him out, KOs him. I don't think that's happening. I think obviously the ideal situation would be that BST wins by a knockout against Beneil, because Beneil's his career's over. We don't see him moving up the rankings. BST is younger, he's in his late 20s, coming off a huge finish over the biggest prospect at lightweight, which was Hoofi, right? I just think Beneil's gonna decision Max. Yes, I think when it hits the ground, Beneil's gonna properly outscramble him, be more slick on the feet, and he's gonna take this to a decision. Anyways, let me summarize the main card. The main card picks for UFC 322 are Jacques de la Madeleine by JDM by decision. It could be either UD or split decision, I'm not sure though. Valentina Shevchenko, Sean Brady, Leon Edwards, and Beneil Dariush. Those are my picks for the main card. And as for the preliminary card, Bo Nickel, Rodolfo Vieira. People have been sleeping on Bo Nickel. Sure, he did lose to RDR. He's not as big of a prospect like we thought, like DC thought he was. But I think he beats Vieira. I don't think he finishes Vieira. I think he beats Vieira in a pretty clear decision. Next, Roman Kopylov versus Gregory Rodriguez. Robocop by KO, man. Then we have Blanchfield and Cortes duking it out. So this is actually the second fight. The first fight happened on the regional circuit in 2019, I believe. Yeah, 2019. And Cortes won that by like split decision, I'm pretty sure. It was a very close fight. I've actually watched it yesterday because I just wanted to see what we were working with, and both of them have like tremendously improved since then, especially Blanchfield. It's just that Cortes she did more damage in that fight, while Blanchfield had the more effective grappling, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, next fight. Oh shit, I didn't give you my predictions for Blanchfield and Cortes. I think Cortes takes it again. I think I'm not saying this because Cortes is the more popular fighter. I just think that she's more likely to win this fight because she's also like, both of them are coming off of 1 fight win streaks. Can't even call that a streak. Both of them are coming off of a win before which they had losses by UDs against top contenders. But I think Cortes has this, dude. I just have a gut feeling that Cortes has this. And as for the next fight, Malcolm Bellmaker and Ethan Ewing. Who the heck is Ethan Ewing? Bellmaker was supposed to be fighting Cody Haddon this weekend, but Cody Haddon did what Cody Haddon does and pulled out. Why? We don't know. Probably smoking some crack, but man, I was actually looking forward to this fight as well because Haddon is a legitimate contender. I mean, not a contender, a prospect, an upcoming prospect. And so is Bellmaker, but that's exactly why we wanted this. We wanted like a proper step up in competition for Bellmaker and Haddon rather than Bellmaker being paired with an 8-2 fighter who he's probably going to chin in the first round and get another highlight reel KO of. So yeah, Malcolm Bellmaker wins this fight by KO. I didn't even know who Ethan is. Ethan, whatever his name is. And then as for the early prelims, GM3's old, man. Kyle Dakar beats him. GM3 is super old, dude. I'm sorry, dude, but lot of losses. If you get slimed out by Mikhail Oleksiejczyk, you're getting slimed out by a guy who Kevin Holland finished in the first round dominantly. A guy who my guy what was his name? Michel Pereira finished. You got finished by that guy in like brutal fashion. You're not beating Kyle Dakar. Kyle Dakar is like on the second win of his career. He's improved a lot. This is his second run in the UFC, and I do not see him losing. And Kyle just beat the guy you lost to. He just knocked out Michel Pereira. So yeah. Next up, Pat Sabatini and Shepe Mariscal. Shepe is good. Shepe is excellent. But Pat, I pick Pat here because of how he is faced off against higher level competition. I love the way he beat Joe Anderson Brito, and people forget, man, Brito was an absolute marauder. He was supposed to be in the next up and coming in the featherweight division. He was supposed to be the best fighter that was unranked in featherweight. But then he lost to William Comey last year. I don't know how. And then he lost to Pat Sabatino. People forget, man. Yo Anderson was the last guy prior to Movsar Evloev to beat Diego Lopez. And he did that pretty convincingly. I think Sabatini has got this. Next up, Angela Hill and Fatima Klein. I think Fatima has this, dude. Angela is 18 and 15. She's an old head. I genuinely think Fatima just slimes her out. It's not even close. It's just sad. And yeah, man, I don't have much to add to this fight. Angela's been looking like very decision maxy in her last couple of fights. Doesn't look very great for her. And then the early prelim opener and the opener of the entire event as a whole. The first fight of UFC 322 is Baisangur Susurkaev and Eric McConico. So if you guys did not know who Susurkaev was, he is actually this massive prospect from Chechnya. Eric is a good fighter. He is, I'd say, a top 35 level fighter in middleweight. He's alright. He is decent enough to be in the UFC and not get cut. And I'm saying that's good because he's in the middleweight division, and the unranked area of the middleweight division is actually pretty stacked. We have people like Jacques Hermanson, Bo Nickel, Roman Kopilov, Gregory Rodriguez, Rodolfo Vieira. We have some killers like Atiba Gautier. We have like absolute killers unranked in the middleweight division right now. And I genuinely think McConico isn't too bad. I mean, he's a step below like the Gautiers, the Kopilovs, the Gregory Rodriguez's. And that's why I think this isn't gonna be like a lopsided beatdown for McConico. But I still think Susurkaev wins here. I think Susurkaev has like a higher ceiling than McConico does. So my pick for this fight is Baisangur Susurkaev by absolute no finish, dude. It's just gonna be a decision. I just think he out wrestles him. And, I could see a finish. If it is a finish, I think it's gonna be ground and pound. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just gonna pretend like the Borshev Camilo fight isn't even gonna happen, because bruh, how is Vyacheslav still in the UFC? How? I can't even be bothered, dude. So yeah, guys, that's my picks for UFC 322. To sum it all up, I pick in the early prelims Susurkaev, Fatima Klein, Pat Sabatini, Kyle Dakar. In the preliminary card, Malcolm Bellmaker, Tracy Cortez, Gregory Rodriguez, and Bo Nickel. In the main card, we pick Beneil Dariush, Leon Edwards, Sean Brady, Valentina Shevchenko, and Jacques Della Maddalena. So those are my picks for UFC 322. Make sure you subscribe to Honey Badger MMA, leave a like and comment because this is my first video. And yeah, have a nice day, dude. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna just summarize all of these picks in the comments.
And that's it from me for today. And you guys have a nice day. Enjoy the biggest card of 2025. Mwah.